Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, before we get into the meat and potatoes, as I mentioned, a couple videos ago, your boy is Team Manscaped. You already know the vibes. So listen, man, before she come play on the field, make sure you keep the field trimmed with Manscaped. Listen, man, the toiletry bag to keep the stuff in is crazy. You got the crop mop. Listen, man, ball wipes. Active pH control. Listen, the goodies just don't stop. Ball toner. You know what I'm saying? 2 sprays and you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? On the coconuts. Then you got the ball deodorant. Listen. Just stay fresh. Extra blades. Just stay fresh with Manscaped. That's the Lawnmower 2.0. Nice little light. Get up in the crevices, man. Listen, man, all jokes aside, Manscaped got some of the most state-of-the-art products for male grooming that you're going to find, man. So make sure you tap in. Use code Brunson when you're shopping at Manscaped for 20% off and free shipping. Listen, I fought for the free shipping for y'all. 20% off and free shipping. You already know the vibes. Oh, and yes, the Hurt Season hats are back, so make sure you tap in and stay tuned with that as well. All pertinent information will be tagged. You already know the vibes. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Yo, the Philadelphia Eagles are confusing me. They just confuse me at this point. They don't know if they want to trade forward. They don't know if they want to trade back. They don't know who they are. They don't know if they want to go up for somebody or go back for somebody to slip down and get more picks. But this is starting to make sense. You know what I'm saying? We talked about Christian Barmore yesterday and how the Philadelphia Eagles seem to be thoroughly impressed with him. A lot of you guys were thoroughly impressed with him when I brought him up in the video, saying that, a lot of people don't feel like it's an absolute reach for the Philadelphia Eagles to be looking at him. Now, if you trade back, let's look at some of the guys who could possibly be there if the Philadelphia Eagles, say, traded 5 spots back. What would that... Think about it. If we traded 5 spots back, that puts us at the 17th pick. You know what I'm saying? And who are some of the targets if we decided to trade back? Now, if the Philadelphia Eagles traded back, I don't think they're going to trade back from 12 into the second round for 2 second-round picks. I don't think they're going to go that hard. But let's see who are the targets. Think about it. Christian Barmore. It's not a coincidence that he's one of the guys on the radar and they're talking about trading back. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at Elijah Moore. He's going to be in that range. JOK. I know you guys might have caught 500. The GOAT himself caught his video earlier. He was talking about getting JOK. He makes sense as well. It's a lot of guys that's going to be available in that range from 17 to, let's say, 37. It's going to be some first rounders. And we pick in between 12 and 37. So if we just stay put, we're going to be good regardless. It's going to be so much top end talent. But back to talk about Christian Barmore for a second. Some NFL execs are saying that this is the worst defensive tackle draft class that they've ever seen. That's a bold statement, that this is the worst defensive tackle draft class that they ever seen. So do the Philadelphia Eagles absolutely identify Christian Barmore as the cream of the crop of this draft in the defensive tackle position? Do they value that? Now, we are a team that values that position. Howie Roseman, listen, look at Howie Roseman's track record. We absolutely value that position. So falling back means that it kind of pushes us in the range of Asante Samuel Jr., Christian Barmore, JOK. It kind of pushes us in that range. Elijah Moore, Kadarius Toney. Look at how I can keep naming names. The talent is there. As long as you got a first round pick in this year's draft, you're going to be able to make something happen. So I'm not really worried about it. But staying at 12 gives us the chance to get a Caleb Farley. Now, I can see Caleb Farley sliding back as well. You got options. And if you have the opportunity to trade back in this draft even further for more future picks, I don't see a problem with that. But it's getting confusing to the viewers. It's getting confusing to the guys that report on Philadelphia Eagles, football. It's getting confusing because are we going up? Are we going back? Where are we going? You know what I'm saying? What's the direction of this team? Are we trying to be aggressive and pick somebody? Or are we looking to just fall back and just, do whatever has to happen for the moment? You know what I'm saying? But the Philadelphia Eagles got to make a move. The draft is 9 days away or something like that. So we're going to be live for the first and the second round. We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to diagnose it. We're going to bust it down, these moves that are going to be made, because I think this draft is going to be one for the books in terms of moves being made in the first round. It's going to be an excellent draft. You know what I'm saying? In other news, the Philadelphia Eagles are one of many teams that opted out of voluntary camps and mini camps and stuff like that. Doesn't surprise me, man. We in a pandemic. I don't take too much into that. It is what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles, you know, they're doing what they have to do to keep their players safe, just like a lot of other teams around the NFL. So don't take too much in consideration in terms of that. The draft is coming up, so be prepared to hear rumors. Be prepared to hear more and more stuff that you didn't think you would hear. Just be prepared for it. Don't be worried. Don't be shook. I got a really good feeling about this draft. I'm going to keep keeping the optimism high in terms of this year's draft class. And, you know, that's all you really can do in a time like this. So with that being said, man, let me know what you think in the comments. If we draft back, who do you think we should pursue? If we stay right where we are, what do you think we should do? Just let me know, man.